All right, we here for a little while, not a long time, baby. Let's go. All right, so we got Ralo responds. Academics calls Ralo to speak on Pee Wee Roscoe calling him a rat. A rat. Appreciate it to all the new support, all the new subs, man. I appreciate all the love and support. We're gonna keep rocking out like this, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button, sub up to the channel if you haven't already. It's L Boogie Reacts in the building. Yes, Lord. All right, so I think we up to like 450 something. Let me see if I can get something to pop the way I wanted to. I forgot how I did it. Let me see if we can do that real quick. Is it browser too? Nope, sorry, y'all. We're working on it. Yeah, man. While we're working on this, how's everybody doing today? Let's see if we can find this real quick. I'm always doing something. Where's my studio at? Yeah, man. So Ralo dropped a bombshell, man, a straight bombshell on the industry. And we're here to cover it today, man. Like, really here to cover it today. It just happens to be one of those situations where you're like, wow, man, I gotta talk about this because it's been a lot of talk about how Thug is this, Ralo is this. Let's just hear what Ralo had to say because Ralo was talking like he was really expressing himself. So okay, we up to 456. I just want to be able to show my subscribers. Forgot how to do it. Let me see if I can do it real quick. I'm still trying. Let's see. There's gotta be. Okay, there you go. So we're gonna take this. We should be able to slap it in here. There we go. We're just gonna shape that up. Give it a little shape up, a little line up. We're gonna slap that back where it was at. I know we had it up there once before. But yeah, man, put your go ahead and start subbing up to the channel. We got 456, man. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. This right here is an interesting one. I was gonna do a pre-recording, but I said, nah, you know what? I'ma just go ahead and do a live one, man. Easy did it in the building. What's up, bro? All right, let's go, y'all.
You're gonna look at them and be like, are y'all keeping the same energy? You tell me what's up because this situation turned into a lot recently.
Correct. So one thing I get all my life, like all my dope boy life, really I'm the only dope boy in this whole bullshit. I'm the only nigga that succeeded in making millions of dollars. And I don't say that calculate because that shit took a lot of work, a lot of hustling, a lot of shit going through it. But however, in the game, my best friend Meatball, who just recently died, long live about Bird, all of us started this shit together. If we was in the car together, it was already an understanding. If we get pulled over, who gonna take this charge? And it never was me because I was always the brain of the operation, right? Correct. So throughout my whole life, even when I was in jail, if I'm in a room with a nigga and the police come in here and search this room, niggas were claiming it from him. So, however, if they call that snitching, then they can call me whatever the fuck they want to call, because that's how I succeeded in the dope game. You smell me? However, what I'm saying, like you saying, these dudes is bluntly saying, okay, whatever Slime did, whatever Thug did, we rocking with them.
Is that acceptable? Make sure y'all leave a comment or a chat. Go ahead and chat. Is that acceptable though? I mean, I don't know if people know anything about like that lifestyle, but is that acceptable? You know, he said, "Hey, I didn't snitch. This guy was already appointed to take the charge." Is he taking the charge and being upset about it because it done happened? He didn't even think, his friend probably didn't even think that shit was gonna happen, and it ended up happening. And now Ralo's being blamed for it, but the guy they saying, he basically came out and said Ralo didn't tell.
I'm out of this, my nigga. You smell me? And that's the code that I went by. Whatever my nigga did, shit, we gonna rock it to the motherfucking end, right? But however, what I'm saying here, my whole thing is, how in the fuck? Okay, Wayne did my nigga. I love Wayne to death. But let's go from the beginning. Who the fuck started all this bullshit in Atlanta? Whoever started all this pussy ass shit in the game? Period. One, the first thing Thug did was try to turn Birdman against Lil Wayne. Tried to take his album name, tried to let shit lame. Then he tell on the nigga that's supposed to handle the business. The second thing this nigga did, he tried to
slow down. Because I always thought it was so you believe that was Thug that kind of turned them against each other.
Nah, I wouldn't say that was the initiative because of course. But what I'm saying is, when he got in that shit, why he had to name? I don't even want to do no lame shit like that to speak on it, but he ain't had to name the motherfucking album the ball or nothing. That's everybody know.
Hey, so I mean, I think anybody that's been, you know, following rap for as long as they have and like really into Atlanta music, like we remember those times when there was conversations about Lil Wayne and Thug beef, and Thug even came out and said that when he met Lil Wayne didn't show him no, you know, appreciation, which is strange though, because like I remember they made a song together. I don't know if that was before or after all of this took place, but they made the song, I believe it was Take Care. And it's like, well, you know, if y'all was, you know, this or that, then how did that track ever come to fruition? Like, how did Lil Wayne put all that to the side and make a track with Thug? I'm just curious. Let's go back a little bit.
But what I'm saying is, when he got in that shit, why he had to name? I don't even want to do no lame shit like that to speak on it, but he ain't had to name the motherfucking album the ball or nothing. That's everybody know Lil Wayne is Lil Wayne. He the motherfucking GOAT. Everybody know he had Carter 1, 2, 3. I'm just giving you emphasis from beginning to the end. All he ever did was do lame shit. The whole motherfucking shit is about this nigga doing lame shit.
Russell
Then he
Red.
turned on motherfucking Rich Homie Quan, tried to turn the whole world against Rich Homie Quan, and then at the same time before this man death, he told us out his own mouth that it was one of the darkest times of his life. Then he turned around and took the whole motherfucking world against Wild and Lucci. Whole world.
It is, and like I was watching a video with Rich Homie Quan's pops, man. Rest in peace to Rich Homie. I think everybody commended Rich Homie for how he stood on, you know, his principles, his dignity, his integrity. I think that may have been a reason why, you know, his situation kind of went the way it did. I'm not saying that it is, but I can see how that could have been. How that could have affected the way Rich Homie conducted himself in life. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing that at one time you had something so great and it didn't last that long at all. You know what I mean? Like, it could be difficult for a person.
Everybody go against Lucci. Everybody go against, what's that now? Yeah, he tried to turn everybody against Lucci. Now, all these three things is 100%. Everybody can go back and look at this. This ain't from Ralo. Then he turned around, he was beefing with Future, calling my phone, fuck Future, calling Future, like going back and forth on the motherfucking internet. Boom. Then he turned around, he see Gunna surpassing every nigga in the industry. Now he calls to the street, turn everybody in the world against motherfucking Gunna and say, oh, whatever Wham say go against, he turned Wham against Gunna. He turned everybody against her. Then me and Lil Baby, we go to the motherfucking dentist. I'm getting my teeth. Then you know, Lil Baby welcome me home. He happy to see me. He puss ass, old Thug, bitch ass. He pull another evil stunt. Oh, let me call it. All this nigga did. Everything that done happened in Atlanta, everybody going against each other. Why? Because his puss ass. His bitch ass been doing nothing but whole shit around the wall. He thought he was Pablo Escobar. He sitting that motherfucker like he John Gotti or something. Nigga, you a street bitch. Nigga, you ain't did nothing in these streets. You ain't put in no work. Would put in all the work. Like, none of you ain't do nothing on your case. So what I'm saying is, all this nigga doing is bitch ass shit, bro.
Hey, let me ask you a question. I feel like you're giving me, you're kind of summing up a lot of stuff here, but you said that he's turning people against each other. Like, let's say Lil Baby. Lil Baby got his own mind. He's his own boss, I would imagine, right? How could Thug turn him against you or him against
if a nigga, first of all, if you did that, why in the fuck is you so against all rats? Nigga, you talk kid, cut it. You going super rat crazy, yet you don't win any motherfucker. Okay, let's just say, Thug, you did make a mistake until. Why the fuck you ain't saying, goddamn, Gunna made a mistake? So basically saying, You can make a mistake and do some lame shit, but Donna can't make a mistake and do some lame shit. Oh, just like you said, it ain't about you telling, it's about who told. Like, come on, man, like, this shit ain't cool. Like, what he doing is 100% wrong. So what I'm saying, like, yeah, if your girl with you or your niggas with you and you tell a nigga that, hey, Shawty snitched on me, and I ain't got damn snitch allegation on me, you gonna be like, that nigga ain't right. So I'm gonna cut him out. So and everybody in the city turn their back on everybody. For what? For some this bitch ass nigga said. But yet, you throwing rocks behind your motherfucking hand because you don't want to hear him dead 10 times worse than every nigga out here. That's my thing.
Yeah, so you're the only person from Atlanta. I mean, I guess Mondo has said something, but you're the only person from Atlanta that has really kind of said something.
Cause these bitch ass niggas scared. These niggas scared.
Hey, is this the end of Atlanta rap as we knew it once before? Like the new mecca of hip hop? You know what I mean? Like the new age, the new era of hip hop. Is Atlanta, does this water down, does this dilute the power structure that Atlanta has when it comes to music? This has nothing to do with, you know, if it's just like a power structure thing, you know. So it's the ego, you know, it's the pride. It sounds like he's saying Thug wanted to make sure that he was the person that's, you know, making shit shift in Atlanta. You know, so Thug is holding it up like that, but Ralo like, hey, you know, we all doing our thing. We're all supposed to be one unit, because from my understanding, Atlanta doesn't do shit like this. They say Atlanta don't get down like this. Atlanta don't beef. They kind of, you know, hold their structure together. You'll never see them beefing and stuff, but Ralo's bringing it to the forefront. So are we holding Ralo accountable for making it seem as if nobody's getting along with Thug, or are we just, you know?
Nigga, no, I don't answer the damn nigga. I get my own money. I do my own thing. I ain't got damn motherfucking industry politics. I don't give a fuck about streams. I don't give a fuck about selling the album. I don't give a fuck about none of that. So, like, these bitch ass niggas be scared. These niggas be trying to say fake nigga, fuck that nigga. What you want to do? And what I said it. And I said it in the face, and I spit in that fuck nigga face and Rosso face. And these niggas know about it.
Okay.
And they know I pull up and get what? That's why I don't pull up on half all these bitch ass niggas.
So
I ain't that talking tough. They know I pull up.
Let me ask you this question. So you mentioned that, in your opinion, that Thug turned Baby against you.
He did, 100%.
How do you know that? Like, how do you know that, though?
I'm not finna put Wham in there because Wham ain't came out and said no shit, so I ain't even finna put his bitch, but 100% he did it.
Really?
100%. 100%.
Okay, why would Thug turn anybody against you, though? Like, what's his issue?
He's an evil bitch. He's an evil, depressed. He want to be king so bad. He want to kick every motherfucker down so he can stand up on top of him like this. Now, this what happened. And now, everything that came back on that pussy ass nigga. Everything that came back, it ain't never karma. It ain't never karma. He get online. I know what I'm saying. When the fuck I ever talked to Fannie Williams? When the fuck I was federal? Nigga, I ain't no motherfucking little boy. This nigga just bluntly came out in front of the whole world and said, I tried to testify on fucking Wild Fan Lucy and fucking Young Thug. When? Well, fuck, that's the type of shit I'm talking about right there. Where the fuck that came? Who the fuck wrong this? Like, where the hell that came? Why we seen that in black and white?
Okay, and I'm gonna read the tweet here because, again, I feel like you guys are almost doing like subliminals at each other, but you pretty much
I'm putting up with paperwork.
Yeah,
I'm putting up with, and we can go down here to the courthouse. That's what type of nigga I am.
So
I take niggas to the courthouse. We can get it printed out.
Now, there's two things, right? First of all, and by the way, I like some of this stuff I don't even know how to process. Like, and trust me, I cover cases, but during his RICO case, there was a motion to suppress a testimony, and you had put that up. And this is beyond the interrogation footage. It said, hey, listen, based upon information and belief, the prosecution of his witness, including whatever, Detective Quing may state, or this was Thug's lawyer said, may wrongly state that Jeffrey Williams was in the back of their police car at some point and gave information on a murder case. Same is untrue. However, same also places Mr. Williams' character in issue by being in a locked police car with having information on a police case. Do you believe that Young Thug is a type of dude? I don't know how well you know.
That's the conversation, right? So like Ralo has been accused of telling, and so now Young Thug is being accused of telling, you know, giving information to the police departments. And so Ralo's saying like, hey, y'all not gonna hold him accountable the way that y'all held me accountable for doing this type of stuff.
Oh, you think he's the type of dude that would be cooperating?
Man, you know, my thing is, bro, on 100%. My only complaint, and I'm gonna say it 1,000 times. Why y'all do us like that and then do him like that? Matter of fact, why did you even play these whole ass games by calling everybody a rat when in fact you the fucking real rat, or you have made a mistake, so you see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't even play that. How you gonna call a nigga gay and you gay? You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you got head from a man, You ain't fucked or you ain't nigga, you gay. You get what I'm saying? Not saying that against LGBTQ community. I hope I ain't fucked up and got counseled on that. But what I'm saying is, don't bash another nigga for some shit that you did. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Why the hell you making out? I 100% know that he was behind all the bullshit that done happened.
So let me ask you: do you feel like you know, we could clearly see what Gunna.
It's crazy because Ralo's definitely saying like, hey, I know for a fact Young Thug is behind all of the shit that y'all been seeing in the media, and y'all thinking that, you know, people starting with him or whatever the case may be. He's starting all of this. He's the mastermind behind a lot of behind the Lil Wayne, the Birdman situation. He's behind the YFN, the Rich Homie Quan, like basically the new breed of Atlanta, which Ralo was saying he was down with as well. He said, yo, we all getting money together. Lil Baby. I don't be really hearing 21 Savage name. Shout out to 21 Savage, man. 21 be staying out the way. I gotta give 21 Savage that credit, man. 21 Savage don't be involved in none of this. Shout out to 21, man. Because it's unfortunate, the demise that we saw Rich Homie Quan. I think a lot of people felt like, you know, Rich Homie probably, you know, went out with a broken heart. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's my opinion.
Because, you know, I think people have always said, well, if Thug and
man, Gunna told me 50,000 times I was the realest nigga in the world.
Recently?
So, like, man, I don't want to even put one. I mean, Gunna in there, but, bro, shout ain't, man.
Trying to get that check, Russell Red. You know, them checks don't show up, or a motherfucker tell you like, hey, man, only one of y'all getting paid. You know, they start making niggas fight for scraps and shit, man. That's what it be sounding like sometimes. It sound like they be wanting to get the money, and they'll do whatever they got to do to get you up out the way so they can get their checks. I don't know.
Why? If perhaps he told, or whatever the fuck y'all saying he did, and you made it home, because I got niggas that done told on me that I have forgave. These niggas got bitches that done called the police on them, got their ass locked up, that they forgave. So what I'm saying, like, if you made it out this situation, if all you niggas made it out this situation together, why the fuck you so mad? You should be thanking the good Lord. Let's get this money, let's go back up. But you was so much of an evil, bitter bitch that you wanted to bring everybody down in Atlanta.
Do you think that that's like a blackball? Because I feel like you almost feel like he's using that to blackball, whether it's Gunna, maybe you. He gets people to back up.
I can't even say. The definition of blackball to me is some old rap ass shit. I don't give a fuck about being blackball. They can blackball me all they want, but Lil Baby was my real friend. This is a nigga that I really loved and looked out for a nigga before.
Yeah, he said that. Ralo said that, like, hey, you even named your album the Barter 6. He was trying to name it Carter 6. He was. And, you know, we recently got the Carter 6, so that's kind of crazy that this is taking place. It's a long rant from Ralo. He didn't slow down at all. Like, he was really expressing himself, bro. He's gonna keep talking for plenty of minutes.
Even took him up under their wing. Me and Pete, all of us, we was over there. Nigga, that shit hurt my heart that you turned my man against me. Even though I feel like he should have been stronger. I'm like, hell no. Right, you gotta show me. Ain't nobody came out and showed no nigga that got locked up for me. In fact, the nigga that y'all seen recorded, this who everybody in the city tried to say I told on. He showed y'all on video I ain't told on. And this nigga went to trial. And if I would have got him arrested, he had the right to face his accuser, and I would have had to go to trial on this nigga. If I would have told on nigga, I would have had to be on that motherfucking stand. I never got a 5K one. You know I carry my paperwork everywhere well. And
when it comes to the federal government, it's pretty easy. There's only 5K1 letter or Rule 35 if you're gonna try to get some leniency.
And it's public record. You can't steal it.
Hey, who said they had a 5K1 letter, y'all? Who? Raise your hand if y'all know who said they had a 5K1 letter or 51K letter. I don't know what it's called. 5K1 letter, I believe. Raise your hand if y'all know somebody who said they had one of them.
When you say he thought he was John Gotti, like, what do you mean? Like, you think like
this nigga done dropped his nuts on a nigga like me and he know he pussy? You gotta think you John Gotti. Man, you became a gangster thug. Man, you became this gangster ass nigga. If it wasn't for Lil Woody, no y'all nigga, come on, man. Everybody in the city know Big Boo from Rock Crew made sure them nigga was straight, nigga. He raised on Cleveland Rock Crew shit. So let not this biased shit that came around, nigga. I'm from Atlanta for real. I'm from Atlanta when Cleveland was bitching with. Man, listen. He know what the hell going on. I don't even know why he done somehow jumped the gun and got these big ass nuts. Cause when we was in Club Crucial, I'm gonna be honest, you had niggas like Lil Tick, you had niggas like motherfucking Big Boo. All these niggas was really stoppers. These niggas were real gangsters. These are niggas who we was at war with. It was never a bitch ass nigga like Thug. So for him to come out,
hold on. Like again, obviously I just see what I see online, but they kind of describe Thug as a boogeyman. Have you seen Thug?
Man, you ever seen him up under your bed? Have you ever seen him in your closet? That nigga been wearing dresses all his life. That nigga ain't no motherfucking gangster.
Have you seen him in Atlanta? Like, I mean,
I have seen him in Atlanta in the club behind Big Boo and behind motherfucking Lil Ticky on the real steppers. Yeah, every nigga that he called snitches and shit, nigga, motherfucker, everybody know that Lil Woody was a real gangster. So he was able to hide behind all these niggas, and now he got more niggas because he got a little money or whatnot. But that nigga been a bitch. Roscoe, he know he been a bitch too. All these niggas are straight hoes in the city, and they know I tell them in their face. And every nigga,
Hey, he was comfortable having this conversation with academics too.
in the city of Atlanta know what I'm saying is true.
Yeah, but nobody's speaking up on it though. It feels like
Because these nigga pussy. These nigga hoe. Guess what? Go back to the old song. If you really want a hoe brick, I got it. He was on the song with Cashapp. When Cashapp lost trial, that nigga ain't say shit about Cashapp. Nigga, he just made them folk turn motherfucking. Nigga, when Rush McQuan was alive, he was telling everybody that told on him. He around this bitch throwing rocks behind their motherfucking hand. He the reason why Atlanta is fucked up. And now he want to go over here. Let's team up with Lucci. Fuck nigga, all these niggas is in the ground and in jail for you pussy nigga. And you ain't put in no work, hoe ass nigga. You ain't put in no work, bitch. Yeah, now you want niggas in jail for 20, 30 years because your bitch ass nigga. This niggas in the ground because you want to play these same pussy ass game that you playing right now, pussy. Now you around here throwing rocks behind the hand, nigga. Nigga, fuck you, nigga.
You mentioned Lucci, and I don't know what their current relationship is, but it looked like maybe Thug is at the point of forgiving him. That could be a step in the right path, right?
Man, Lucci better not. I mean, if Lucci choose to fuck with that nigga, that's on him. I been trying to get them to fuck with each other, but however, he got to be in these fuck because all of a sudden, me and these niggas ain't talking. Me and these niggas were talking. Soon as Thug got away, I wasn't talking to him no more. Soon as he got out of jail, he around this bitch doing all this whole ass shit, man. He pulling everybody away from everybody and stepping up and motherfucking hand in hand. And then he'll go out and say a tweet every now and then. Nobody want to hear that shit. Yeah, we want to hear that shit, nigga. Yeah, we want to hear that shit. So he want to all this bitch ass shit. Tell that pussy ass nigga, show me where Ralo was going to take the stand or even tried to take a stand on any nigga in the world.
Hey, so let me read his tweet, and this was addressing you. And it looked like he finally, you approached it head on because you came with paperwork, and he addressed you directly. He said, see, the difference between me and you.
Difference between me and you is one of your friends says you didn't lie. You actually told on real people. You said that somebody actually did something that they was arrested for. I made an honest mistake saying that we sold Lil Wayne weed to try to prove to the detectives that we wasn't beefing with them. See the difference? And let's not forget, you told Fanny you would take the stand on me and Lucci in our case to get out of jail. Yes, it sound like the battle of snitching. Said, well, bitch, I lied to the feds for real, and you still called Lil Baby and told him to cut me off because I wasn't right. So now you're gonna have to go through what me and Gunna went through on the gospel album, twin.
Is that is one, your friend said you didn't lie.
These motherfuckers that's going off nigga word. His word was everything until that day. Word ain't shit no more, pussy. But look, man, I ain't even. Honestly, to God, bro, I ain't even want this shit to come to this. But
it's like all the artists that came out about 10 years ago, man, 10, 15 years ago, they going through the ringer right now. So it really be a question like because I mean, Ghostface just dropped the album. Shout out to Ghostface. We got a lot of artists from 20, 30 years ago dropping albums again, y'all. So people obviously want to hear music. When are y'all gonna get back to the music, and really making music instead of doing all of this this beef culture, snitch culture, rap, who got more money than who, and it's getting a little strange, bro. It's like this is more popular than the music now, where we gotta talk about if they snitched or not. Y'all need to stay that fuck out the streets, bro. Y'all got millions. If you got millions of dollars, if you really getting money, or, then you shouldn't have no reason. There should be no reason you want to get involved in the streets, bro. And you can't take over a city that don't want you in the middle of it. Cause this was gonna happen. It's gonna be people that come out eventually and say, hey, he been trying to run everything. He been trying to destroy everything we got going on just so he can have it all to himself.
I saw pussy that came on that motherfucking live and went up on me saying shit about me. So I had to respond. I ain't going out like that. I ain't letting no nigga play no tight game with me. Not of that caliber. Now, if it's a peon little bullshit ass nigga in the comments, okay, do your thing. But when it's a nigga that goddamn that can be heard, say something. Oh no, but I'm saying something back. I'm pushing up. Hey, what's that? What's up? What happened? But
what's Roscoe's issue with you though?
I don't know. I ain't never spoke to this man a day in my life, bro. I swear to God, I swear by Allah. I don't even know why he put me in that shit. I don't even know why. Nigga. You know what I'm saying, bro? The same way. Look, like, come on, man. Everybody see that TMZ shit. What that shit was dated 2015, right? Now, if we go back to 2015, everybody was calling Roscoe a rat back then. Boom. That TMZ article been out, right? Now go on Ralo page and look at,
because this is where also it's so confusing, and I feel like I see every side, but it's confusing when people are trying to figure out what snitching is. So for example, the Roscoe thing, right? The Roscoe thing was a TMZ article that got ran in 2015. It says Lil Wayne, alleged shooter, goes full snitch, because what happened was in court they made the argument to say how you're going to lock up this if you have a theory that these people are beefing with Wayne and these people got somebody to shoot up the bus and that person is Roscoe. Why you ain't locked?
So was Birdman trying to get rid of Weezy so he ain't have to pay him?
The people that got him to shoot it up, which at the time the prosecutors were saying Birdman. Is that telling? Like we don't know what telling.
I ain't even talking about.
You know, this is when Wayne was owed his bread. All of that was over Lil Wayne wanting what was his, what he had earned from Carter 4, Carter 3, I believe.
This nigga Roscoe been telling outside of that.
Really?
Like he been telling on niggas in Cobb County Jail who took his glasses, all kinds of whole ass shit. But that ain't my thing. My point, what I'm telling you is, okay, y'all embrace this nigga and y'all know that he had snitching allegations. Even if it was an allegation. Because apparently it was just an allegation for me. Nobody had proof or nobody never came forward and say, I'm locked up for Sorrell Ralo Davis and I got this much time. Ralo told on me and sent me to prison. Or Ralo took the stand on me. Or Ralo was in this interrogation room. Here go Ralo audio. Here go Ralo on camera snitching. It never was that. It was just an allegation, right? Why the and you go on Roscoe page and you'll see all these rap niggas and all these niggas and Jade and all these motherfuckers in his comments. But yet, them motherfuckers totally pushed themselves right away from me, so it had to be some envious shit. It had to be some hate shit. Because you got all these niggas y'all fucking with that got real paperwork on them that really have told or even got an allegation. Why y'all treating me and Wanda and all these different people like that when y'all ain't even doing this nigga like that?
Okay, that's a good point. So what's your thoughts on even the
Oh, he was working on it. Lil Wayne and Birdman, I believe, was on the same bus. It was kind of like some. Well, I ain't even gonna say that. But this is basically when Young Thug had initially came around. And from mine, if I'm not mistaken, Lil Wayne was on the verge of wanting his money for his albums. This was kind of like after the Carter 4. Because Carter 5 wasn't made till he left Cash Money. He just, when they got the Young Money deal. Don't really know too much of what the time frame was, but I believe that was all around the same time when Lil Wayne was touring or whatever. Thug was just getting involved, and this occurred. And then remember, Young Thug said Lil Wayne showed him no love. He didn't even want to dap him up. So, but this does take into effect that this is what you're gonna have to go through dealing with the rap game and shit. Nobody wanting to get along. Nobody wanting to figure out how to get the most money out of their deals. Is people still having to work their ass off dropping music and touring because the money ain't right. You know what I'm saying? So it sounds like a money situation that led over into something that got a little more,
Right? Because I think people care now because, and
I've been saying the same shit. I post every fucking album the nigga wanna drop, I post it. So what I'm saying is, my whole thing is, Thug, y'all won. Gunna out, you out, a lot of niggas out of jail. Everybody should be celebrating. Why the fuck is you mad? Why do you want to turn people against each other?
Yeah, but they met each other, Russell Red. So Lil Wayne and Young Thug were introduced to each other because they had brought London on the track over there, Rich Homie Quan. Birdman was bringing a lot of people over to Cash Money. But Lil Wayne was still involved a little bit. He still wanted his money. But Birdman was I don't know if he was trying to recoup or if he was just trying to spend a little more money that he had got from Universal. But,
Why is that your fucking ultimate mission to call every nigga a fucking rat? Why? What the fuck big up in your ass that making you so mad at everybody?
definitely a money play.
Why is you turning everybody against that? Wham don't fuck with him. And he admitted it. On the tweet, he admitted, I said, nigga, you called Wham and told him not to fuck with me. And he said, yeah, this, that. Nigga, that was his response. That's showing that he one who doing all this sucker ass shit. I just want to know why the fuck he's so fucking angry at the world and why he just want the fucking city to just burn fucking down.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you what the internet would say, right? This is the internet answer.
But that's what happened when you pass the crown to certain people. They start running it the way they want to run it. And you don't hear no other hip hop artists from Atlanta coming out talking about this subject as much. They probably are, but I don't know. I would say that this right now is just exposing a lot with Ralo talking like that. It does sound like he's, just giving up information or whatever himself. So they probably just battling it out because nobody's gonna respect that type of culture with them. Them young boys ain't, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of other people might overlook it, but we know why they're doing what they're doing. They're doing this for their crowd, keep that crowd in, and it's a money thing. But y'all can definitely go check that out. That's DJ Academics on King Academics talking about Ralo and Young Thug. Y'all can see the title right there. Y'all should be able to see the title up there. I mean, down here. Yeah, you was signed to a nigga who was signed to a nigga who was signed to that nigga. I mean, it was a lot of people involved. Hey, you got other people in your pockets because they don't know how to do the business. Lil Wayne probably even signed a messed up contract because he probably thought he had them under Young Money, which he probably did, but those checks was being cut by Birdman, by Cash Money and Universal Records. Birdman was cutting that check. But yeah, other than that, we finna get up out of here, man. We finna get back to it. It's your boy L Boogie Reacts. Make sure y'all sub up to the channel. Hit the like button and make sure y'all share the content with your family, friends, your cousins, your significant others. Hug your loved ones. Tomorrow's never promised. And that's it. All right, one more thing, Russell Red, before I get up out of here. Young Money was a subsidiary of Cash Money, but it was never on paper, I don't believe. Nothing was legit over there. It was all being ran through Cash Money. That's why Wayne wasn't getting paid, because Birdman just had. That's why people say it the way they were saying it. You signed to somebody who signed to somebody who signed to somebody. You got to go through all those different people to get your checks. But yeah, we up out of here. Russell Red, salute. Easy did it. Till the next time, we out.